Alright, so I don't usually do takeover predictions, but this is War Games, and I love War Games. But last year was the first time I saw a War Games match in like 20 years. I think that was in WCW, so. And I like last year's War Games, so I do predictions for this one. I have been slacking on NXT a little bit, but I've been keeping tabs on certain stories, so here we go. Alright, first match, Tommaso Ciampa versus Velveteen Dream for the NXT Championship. Honestly, I can take this either way because, I mean, does the Velveteen Dream need the title? It'd be awesome, but, I mean, he's ready to be called up. Preferably to Raw, because him and Goldust needs to happen. I don't care if it's as enemies or as a tag team, that needs to happen. So, I'm thinking Tommaso Ciampa's going to win it, which is fine, like I said, and the Velveteen Dream can just get called up to Raw. Okay, this one, I've been in and out of in this video. Aleister Black versus Johnny Gargano, aka the modern day Who Ran Over Stone Cold. Instead of somebody running over Stone Cold, Aleister Black was found attacked. So I wonder if Johnny Gargano did a I Did It promo like Rikishi did. I did it for The Rock. I did it for the Wild Samoans. I did it for the Tonka Kid. He was legitimately pissed off when he did that promo. I would be too if I was forced to play the race card. Not because I had to, because my boss said, play the race card. It'll be fun. So, well, let's see. A newly healed Johnny Wrestling or Aleister Black. Johnny Wrestling, that could be interesting, yeah. And then we have the War Games match itself. We have a team of Pete Dunne, Ricochet, and the War Raiders, Hanson and Rowe, versus Shock, the System, the Undisputed Era, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, and the newest member, Roderick Strong. Alright, Undisputed Era, that makes more sense. The other team is just a composite team, whereas Undisputed Era is an actual stable. So it'll be a good match either way. And then Shayna Baszler versus Kairi Sane for the Women's Championship. Again, it's a 2 out of 3 falls match. I saw the first time that they went at it for the title. That match was so far their best one. It was damn. The one they did at WWE Evolution was good too, but it wasn't like that first one. So this is going to be a good match too. I imagine the horsewomen will show up, the UFC horsewomen, to help Shayna Baszler. But I'm hearing that, what's her name again? Io Shirai, like the woman who competed at Evolution, Io Shirai, that she might help Kairi Sane, so I still think Shayna Baszler is going to win it. That's what I think. Alright. And now, bring up the card for Survivor Series. 2 for 1. Bring the card up. There we go. Okay. Alright, first match. Oh, okay. Just gonna start with, okay. You know what? No, we'll come back to that one. Okay, we'll start with Seth Rollins, the Intercontinental Champion, versus Shinsuke Nakamura, the U.S. Champion. Where in the world has he been the last couple weeks? I mean, Shinsuke Nakamura kind of got lost in trade somewhere. He started out pretty nice, real nice run going on, but I don't know what happened. Even Seth Rollins said point blank this past Monday, he don't give a damn about Nakamura. So, and then Nakamura, like on SmackDown, he said Seth Rollins broke his heart. I thought that was funny. I think Nakamura wins by way of Dean Ambrose interfering. There. Okay. Right into this. Alright. So Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion, versus Daniel Bryan, the brand spanking new WWE Champion. Okay, this is one of many matches that underwent some changes last week. I wasn't too excited for Brock and AJ Part 2. I mean, the first time was fine. I need to see it again. I guess somebody else thought the same. But at the same time, it says Daniel Bryan, a man known for his concussions, who had so many concussions he had to lie about the amount he had to keep competing. And then it cost him 3 years of his career. He's just now coming back. Going against Brock Lesnar, a guy who's pretty well known for giving out concussions, man. Not saying Lesnar's a bad worker or nothing, but his style, that's what happens. I don't know why they would do this, but okay. I mean, it's different. But I don't know. Lesnar wins it, obviously. I mean, also Daniel Bryan's heel now. But Lesnar wins it. Probably AJ's going to come out and interfere. Yeah. Okay. The first Survivor Series match. Team Raw, which is Strowman, Ziggler, McIntyre, Finn Balor, and Bobby Lashley, with Baron Corbin and Leo Rush. That is a stacked team right there. Versus The Miz, Shane O'Mac, Rey Mysterio, Samoa Joe, and Jeff Hardy. That team is my childhood, minus The Miz. I mean, from when I was a teenager in middle school. Even Joe, I used to watch a whole lot of WF, yes, and WCW, a little bit of ECW, but a whole lot of OVW, so that's my childhood right there. But that said, Raw. I mean, what does that like these guys? I think Raw's going to win it. I mean, you got the team of Strowman, Ziggler, and McIntyre, who's already a stable. Well, they were, but they know how to work together. And you got Baylor and Bobby Lashley, who are going to probably get each other eliminated. But they have a beef, I believe. Wait, no, they don't. That's Lashley and Elias. Still, there's some history there with Baylor and Lashley. Yeah, Raw's team, like, the recently screwed over Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, who's been on up as of late, and Drew McIntyre, who's being booked as possibly the next champion, and Finn Balor, who's been doing pretty well too, and Bobby Lashley, who's now a heel, and like to show his ass to the crowd. I mean, Raw obviously stacked their team against, admittedly, some legends and veterans, but they haven't really, I mean, of who I just named, The Miz seems to be the best booked thus far. And say no, he only just came back. You don't count Ray just came back. You don't count Joe. I thought he was injured. What's he doing back? And then Jeff Hardy, I thought he's injured. I thought he was, like, really injured. What's he doing back? Yeah. Like, this is easily Raw. Yeah. Now, the women's Survivor Series match. Team Raw, Mickie James, Natalya, Nia Jax. Over here, okay. Tamina and Ruby Riott. With Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, and Sarah Logan. Why are they not in the actual? Okay. Versus SmackDown, which is Asuka, Carmella, Naomi, Sonya Deville, and to be determined. Okay, alright. A lot's going on with this matchup. Okay. Let's go ahead and start with the whole why in the world Natalya and Ruby Riott are on the team together when they're in this now really personal feud. That doesn't make any sense. That's going to cost Raw. Like, they're probably going to get each other eliminated or something. And then you got the whole. I suppose why not put the other members of the Riot Squad on here? That's an actual stable. Then with Mickey James and not Natalia, that would. And yeah, then with Mickey James, Nia Jax, Tamina, that's a team. They can win it, but no. Oh, okay. And then the whole Nia Jax controversy. Alright. So, Nia Jax. I'll get to that when I get to that match. I'm thinking it'll be. Probably Team Raw. And it'll probably be Nia Jax and Tamina doing like most of the work. I'm waiting a long time for those two to work together, the tag team or in a feud. So they're a team now. So wait for a while. I think they're going to pretty much dominate this thing. I mean, yeah, Asuka's on SmackDown, but I mean, since he lost her streak, she hasn't really been booked the same. She's still. I mean, she's still one like a threat, but and she's teaming with Naomi. I'm calling themselves what, the Empress and the Glow or something. Okay, and Carmella, she's probably gonna do a dance break and get herself eliminated. And then Sonya Deville, I don't know. And then the to be determined. The rumor is it's going to be Mandy Rose because she got that promo 2 weeks ago about how she got overlooked for this match. I say, why? That's too easy. It's too obvious. Like, that's the starting point for this possible feud with Sonya Deville. So I think the to be determined would be Nikki Cross. But she just got called up 2 weeks ago. So I'm not saying that wasn't a call up. It was just they were in England, so they had an Irish woman go against a Scottish woman. It could be both. It could be both, so. I think it's going to be Nikki Cross or somebody. Or, I mean, it's not going to happen. Ivory, she has a SmackDown pass, but that ain't going to happen. Nikki Cross, I think it's going to be to be determined. Or Maria Kanellis. Somebody we haven't seen in a while on SmackDown. Or Nikki Cross. Probably Nikki Cross. Makes more sense. But Mandy Rose will probably do some interfering. Which will hurt Team SmackDown. She'll probably get Sonya Deville eliminated or something, so. Yeah, that's what I think will happen. Give it to. I want to give it to. Raw. Even though that's a weird team. Although, the to be determined could be the deciding factor, so. Yeah, I'm still saying Raw, even though. Okay. So AOP, the Raw Tag Team Champions, the new Raw Tag Team Champions versus the Bar, the somewhat new SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And they have Big Show, and AOP has Drake Maverick. I think Big Show is probably going to, I don't know, do something with Drake Maverick. So you got this 7-foot tall dude and this 5'4" dude. They're gonna do something. But this is a match I'm not too into. I'm gonna say the Bar. But this is also AOP's first real challenge. Not some jobbers or squat like against the Bar. That's what I'm saying now. And then this. This is a pre-show match. Thank goodness. Okay. Ooh. Alright. Here we go. Team Raw. Bobby Roode and Chad Gable. The B Team. The Revival. And the Lucha House Party. And the Ascension. Versus Team SmackDown. The Usos. The New Day. Sanity. And Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson. Oh, and the Colognes, who are still around. I saw them last week, a few days ago. I'm like, they're still around. Okay, the Colognes. Okay, this match I was the least interested in. this showed me that holy crap, like they have a really shitty tag team division. Like there's talent here, they're not booking them properly, especially on SmackDown. Basically, the whole tag team division on SmackDown is the New Day and the Usos. That's it. Which is a shame because Sanity could be running it, man. And where's Harper and Rowan? They put the Colognes in here. I mean, I like them, but what? I mean, on the Raw side, you got the Ascension, who's experiencing an upward spiral. First time in years they're actually winning matches. They have the newly introduced Lucha House Party. Don't know too much about them. They're on 205 Live. And then you got the B team, who's, of all these teams on here, they're the most developed team on here. Which is, and you got the Revival, who I just started like. I didn't like them at first, even though they're an old school throwback gimmick. I'm starting to like them. And you got Bobby Roode and Jack Gable. I don't buy it for a second. I'm just waiting for Bobby Roode to turn. That's all. Yeah, SmackDown wins this one. Like I care. I'm not gonna watch that match. I'm not gonna watch it. No. Okay, now I don't watch 205 Live. We got Buddy Murphy and Mustafa Ali. Buddy Murphy, he just won the title. Why would they take it off on me? He's really hot right now. There you go. Oh, it's for the Cruiserweight title. Okay. Still don't like the Cruiserweight title. So, alright, back to this match. Ronda Rousey versus Charlotte Flair. And it was going to be champion versus champion because this past Monday, Becky Lynch got injured in the most awesome badass brawl invasion ever. Face was all red and bloody, her hands were red and bloody. She was really looked like Stone Cold there, like a total badass. So yeah, it was supposed to be Ronda and Becky, which I was really excited for, but it's not going to happen because Becky got injured with a broken face and a concussion, so that's all she wrote. So Charlotte's going to replace her. This is the match that people thought we were going to get when Ronda Rousey first showed up. I wasn't too into it. I'm not too into it now, but it'll probably be an okay match. Ronda will win. So some people think Nia Jax purposely injured Becky Lynch to take her out of this match. Like, why would she shoot on Becky Lynch? She has no reason to. Nia's just a clumsy worker, I guess. Like, she has a history of injuring people in the ring. It needs to be, tuned up a bit. Like, she can do good things for this company. Like, a plus size champion, that can do amazing things for this company. The plus size, like the top woman in the company is a plus size. That'd be great. But we don't need another like Bertha Faye. She had all kinds of talent, but she wrestled in a time when the WWE took priority in how women look versus what they could do in the ring. I'm not saying there wasn't no talent in the 90s. There was plenty of it, but it was mostly just really good-looking women trying to wrestle. And then you got Bertha Faye, who had all that talent, but she had to like stop wrestling other women because she was simply like too much for her, like too strong. She became a comical act, and then she went to Nitro. It became the funny Nitro girl, the fat Nitro girl. That was such a waste of talent. Rest in peace. I'm thinking Nia can pick up where she left off, but actually do something. I mean, this needs to go back to the performance center and work on herself. That's all. She didn't shoot on Becky. It makes no sense. So yeah, that's it. Oh, and Ronda and Becky is rumored for WrestleMania, which, if done correctly, big if, that can main event the whole damn show. A show where the Undertaker's likely to show up, so that's saying a lot. But again, that's a big if. Don't fuck it up, WWE. So there we go. Those are my predictions for NXT Takeover Wargames and Survivor Series. I forgot Survivor Series was one of the big four. Like, up until last year, I didn't even care. But last year's was so good, it reminded me, oh yeah, this is one of the big four, I should care about it. This one, the one match I was really hyped for, it's not gonna happen. I mean, I'll watch. There's still some things I want to see. So, that's all. Oh yeah, and I forgot, I was talking about Goldust and Dean Ambrose. Dean Ambrose cut a promo this past Monday night that reminded me of when Goldust did back in the 90s. Dean Ambrose was sitting next to this burning trash can, and he threw his shield vest in there and renounced the shield. It reminded me a whole lot of when Goldust threw his Goldust outfit. The same thing, he was standing next to a dumpster, a burning trash can, and threw his Goldust outfit in there and renounced Goldust. It became Dustin Runnels, a sort of evangelistic character for all of 6 or 7 months after that. I thought that was a cool moment. Not necessarily a cool run, but a cool moment. And maybe they were paying homage to it. Also, it's kind of funny how Dustin Runnels was kind of an evangelistic kind of character for like a half a year, when in actuality he is a born again Christian. So, anyway, that's all.